live.
And there we are. No.
Boom, do 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 do. Lucky bat, ooh.
I'm gonna like this stream.
Yeah.
Just because Lucky Bat said that.
Is any of this paint still workable? It's a little bit.
Oh.
Zippophile Studios, howdy. Era Hearts. Oh, what's this? Nestreamin? Luke Byron, what time is it? What place of man? Achievement, no notification, what the deuce?
It's coming. Well, the Discord one is. I don't know about YouTube. YouTube. Captain Blue, how many dislikes? 100 million.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even gotta check, I just know. I just know.
Mm-hmm.
I joined a Patreon today.
Ooh.
I joined the Hellforged Patreon, which makes Chaos Space Marine compatible parts.
Ah.
I'm going to add those to my Legionaries for Kill Team. Be able to make those speaker pants. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to mix those in with everything else. Speaker pants.
Speak bet. Speak bet.
And they use a wonderful site for hosting called Comics, Games, and Things. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I might have heard of them once or twice.
Yeah. Look at these beautiful, beautiful pre-supported parts.
Insert pog. Good evening. How goes your day?
Ryan Fit. Jay, your opinions in today's video were almost as bad as the time some dummy said sun chips suck.
Yeah, you know it. That's what Miles Memories is for.
Saying the wrong things out loud.
It might as well just be called Jay's Wrong Takes.
Right. What were you wrong about?
Oh, everything, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, besides everything.
Mm-hmm.
Were you wrong about the games? I think you're pretty spot on accurate with the games.
Space Wolf Daddy, is Malifaux expensive? I don't think so. The rules are free. You need a core box, and that's almost it. You can get the expansions too. The core boxes are what, 50 bucks, 60 bucks? And expansions are like between like 20 and 40.
That's all you really need.
Yeah.
Like with 40K, I mean, you just keep adding and adding and adding and adding and adding and adding. I mean, you could do that with Malifaux too, but you don't have to.
Yeah, if you buy every single faction, which is like almost doable.
Or even just buying all of the single core boxes in your faction.
Yeah.
Well, I guess certain factions don't have as many, but like buy as a bunch. Captain Blue just picked up my first Games Workshop paint today. I've only been using Army Painter.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah.
So you're still oil painting it up?
Yes, I'm going to finish the two big boys today. so that tomorrow I can work on the lady Nakima.
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 Mm-hmm.
Chris, damn, I'm still a square. Yeah, yeah. I am on Discord. I said, join us or you're a square. But what I didn't tell people is that even if you join us, you're still a square. Felix the Crazy. Nick, what was that Patreon? I can't find it. Here, let me get you a link. Because it is hard to find. I had to have somebody send me a link because they were telling me about it, and I was like, I don't know, I can't find it. It's Hellforged with one L. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Mike Miller, hope everybody's having a great night. When Jay, you called it the rigor mortis pattern dread, and I absolutely lost it. That made my day. Thank you for doing that. Oh yeah, the old one pose boy. Matthew Cheeseman. Oh, poor Obi-Wan. I saw the second episode. It was very good.
There's the link to the Patreon. Hellforge miniatures.
VG95, I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Me
I had
too.
pizza and a salad. So really everything balances out.
Mm-hmm. Michael Ramirez, that's one spicy Nephilim. Just assembled my first Malifaux box, Dreamer, and I'm anxious to put paint on them due to only painting Space Marines. Oh yeah, if you've only painted Space Marines, yeah, the Malifaux is gonna be very different, but I think very good. Ryan Fit, you were wrong. Your wrong take was when you insulted my Ultra Boys. Well, yeah, tell me. I mean, what book am I supposed to read? It's like the Heroes Heresy book that deals with the when the Ultramarines and what are they called? The Ultramarines and the Green Knights, the Dark Angels, and like set up their own Imperium for a few years in the middle of the Horus Heresy because they thought that the Empire had fallen. But it's like I read so much about the Ultramarines, and it's like these guys are really boring. Like all of the legions I read about were kind of like, okay, there's some fun, neat, interesting stories and stuff to go along with this, and then it was like the Ultramarines were like, they're efficient and they're good at things. I'm like, well, yeah, but they all are. What's unique? And it's like, no, but they're good.
Ooh, these are the legs. The pack is called Sensual Sadist. The Sensual Sadist pack. Pretty fun. I mean, if you want a face on the crotch, these are the models for you.
And I mean, who doesn't? Am I right?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, these are cool. I do have to figure out how. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this because they I kind of have to use their legs and torsos and then just add the arms that I want, or the opposite, because you can't like mix the G-Dub's torsos with
G-Dub.
these pants and stuff because they're keyed.
Mm-hmm.
It's because Games Workshop hates the fans. That's why they do that. I just want to put that out there.
Ultramarines, more like Snortramarines.
Nice.
Mr. Pog, have you seen Midwinter Mini's free model of the Queen? He released the video today. Man, wouldn't that be crazy if like a YouTube model hobby channel had free minis? Oh wait, we do. We have a whole bunch.
We have actually free terrain.
Yeah.
But yes, I did see it. It's pretty funny. It's a wild idea.
The Dark Knight, Brinny. I'm hungry. Maybe we should grab a bag of Sun Chips. Hell yeah! Rump.
Maybe you can get some real chips. You're strong enough to get some real chips.
Rump. Did you see the leak of the new guard models? The Sentinel looks really good. I saw they're redoing the Sentinel. I'm a little annoyed. I love the old Sentinel. The new Sentinel is like exactly the same, but with like everything tiny bit tweaked.
Interesting.
Luke
Like in a good way?
I feel like it's just a... I mean, the old Sentinel's so perfect. I feel like it's a very, like, sideways shift. It's like, it's fine. The old one was great, though, so...
It's weird that they have to redo them.
Yeah, like, the Sentinel is an awesome kit.
That's the thing to redo?
Mm-hmm. Luke Byrne. I have, like, 700 points of Space Marines, and I want to swap chapters, repaint, or start a new army. Well, why don't you maybe see if you can fall back in love with the army you had, or maybe you do a kill team of a new chapter, like you leave your old army as your old army, but you paint a kill team a different way. Mortis Angelica finally got my Adeptus Titanicus from Games Workshop after 6 months of waiting for it to ship. Yeah.
The end. I love Funyuns.
I like Funyuns.
I like Funyuns too. I like every chip except for Sun Chips. Rump, they made the new Sentinel smooth. What does that mean?
It is smooth. Like the old one is kind of like blocky in some of its design, and it's got like rivets and stuff, and the new one is smoother.
How can I see this?
I looked up Imperial Guard leak, and then I watched a YouTube video.
Oh, I don't want to watch a YouTube video.
It was
YouTube.
yeah. I didn't watch it. I scrubbed
Yeah.
until they showed off the leak picture.
What did you type in?
Imperial Guard leak.
Oh. Wow, it's the first thing that pops up. Oh, I see it. Alright. And mute. Alright, who cares? The guy. Oh. Why?
Yeah, it's like just the same but a little different. And it looks like it's gonna have like all the same guns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm surprised, like
Why?
with the Necrons, they redid the destroyer, but they left the old destroyer, and like the old destroyers didn't look good. So it's weird that they left the old ones, and now the old Sentinel looked great, but they seem to be replacing it with a new version, which seems a little odd. It's fine. The new one looks good, but I thought the old one looked really, really good too.
Game of Field, what is Nick doing? Well, besides everybody in the chat's moms, I am also getting models prepped for 3D printing. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
But mostly everyone's moms. That's mostly what I'm doing. You know, texting them all, wishing them a good night, all that kind of stuff. Mark, maybe older Gene Stealer cults. Maybe older Sentinels for Gene Stealer cults.
Maybe.
Felix the crazy. Thanks, Nick. She gets lonely. No problem. Always willing to text.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird though. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird thing. Well, maybe they made the change so that they can make the kit way more expensive.
Ah, that could be. Yeah, because the Sentinel's pretty cheap. I think it's like $25. Maybe they'll sell it in a 2-pack for 80, like the new War Dogs.
Probably what's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Brian, Nick, stop ghosting my mom. Sorry, it's whoops. I'm doing it on purpose. Gammafield, when are you going to become my stepdad, Nick? I want to throw the ball. Don't worry, sport. We can get to it.
DJ the Ho Painter, Ultra Smurfs, we don't do unique. We are just plain efficient.
And blue. You're also blue. Gammafield, Nick brings all the moms to the yard. Better goddamn believe it. Foo Mark, push me on the swing. Oh no! Damn, this is gonna be too much work. I'm gonna have to let some of your moms go.
Rump, the new Kazrakin models got me pumped too. I got in a 40k too late, and I refuse to paint metal models if I don't have to. Yeah, all of the new guard, like, regular folks look great. Because they needed it. Unlike the Sentinel. Jason M. Anytime I look up a leak, I go to Auspex Tactics. That way I know it's true. Yeah. Now the Cheese Man, the combat patrols are great value, might be a little imposing, and the orc set isn't the most sensible for gameplay.
I wasn't paying attention. What's not sensible?
The orc combat patrol.
Oh.
I don't remember what's in there.
What? I was just about to say, what is in there? I do remember thinking that I didn't want it. Like, I don't think I would want it even if I was starting that army.
And it's North America. How do you guys feel about 3D printing? Hate it. You will never see any 3D printing on this channel.
I've never 3D printed once, and I never will. Okay, let's see. What is it? It is 1 War Boss Mega Armor, 20 Orc Boys, 3 Death Copters, and 1 Death Dread. And that's what it is. It's fine. I want more mech stuff. It's kind of the problem with the orcs is they have so many options, but they only made 1 box.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thanks if they made other ones with maybe just a little bit of a deal. Christian Araza, does Star Wars Legion have super battle droids or droidicas?
They have both. Droidicas come in the starter box for Clone Wars.
Boom. I like the droidica.
Yeah.
Fun.
Michael Miller, Nick and Jay, if you could pick any of your favorite paints from any of Citadel's line, what would it be and why? I mean, Agrirex, Earthshade, and Null Oil. I also really like Corn Red.
I really like Cermite White. Next, and also White Scars White. But we can't forget about Abaddon Black.
You know, some people even claim Abaddon Black is good. It's not.
Yeah. And whatever their gold is, Artok gold or whatever, something like that. Just list all of the worst colors. I remember back in the day buying all those Citadel paints. Still got a bunch of them. And you know what? Some of them even still are workable. Workable and twerkable. Chris, oh yeah, this is the part of the show where Jay and Nick poop all over every color in my army.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Exactly. Flipping to 88. Abbott and Black, flim my flams.
Yeah, flams flammed.
Flams flammed. Boo, Mark, have either of you played Rain in Hell?
No.
No.
That's Uncle Adam's game that he
Mhm.
made with Vinci.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Vince big.
Vince.
All right. So let's move around some supports. This is my favorite part of every day.
Fumark, droids are better than clones. We didn't have 5. Jay, I'm eating, but now my
Yeah.
stomach hurts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Phil just had a thought about Legion. We need a skirmish version. You know, I actually feel like Legion plays really, really well for an army game. Like, it doesn't feel like an army game. Stuff dies really fast. The squads aren't too big. The vehicles aren't too big, except for a few of them that are way too big.
Yeah,
the
it doesn't,
droid AAT is way too big. Like, I think it's exactly scale, but it's too big.
Yeah. It doesn't feel, even though there can be quite a few models on the field, even with like 800 points or whatever, it still doesn't feel like it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like 40k can be overwhelming with just the amount of stuff going on. Oh, Legion. Have you beat? Did you ever beat Sean in Legion?
No.
Sorry to bring that up. I know we were having such a fun time.
Although we need to play some more games because I didn't realize that there had been like a bunch of FAQs and the rebels who I play got dramatic points decreases for their units, and so it turned out that I should be bringing like an extra couple hundred points of stuff to the games.
Pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're gonna destroy him.
Yeah.
Sarah Kitty, today I just saw the video you did a month or so ago painting the Imperial Knights. I really like the purple, pink, and gold color scheme.
Yeah.
And the custom shields.
Oh, I love those shields so much. Those shields make it.
It is really cool. Matthew Cheeseman, 40k is overwhelming. If only there was a app-based online card game I could take anywhere.
But then there's no toys. How am I going to play a game without toys?
That's true.
Cards aren't toys.
That's right. That's the biggest reason why you're not into it.
Mm-hmm.
Is because, I quote, cards are not toys.
Mm-hmm.
is true. Cobalt Sun, how are the shills doing?
Shilling it up.
Oh boy, we be shilling. And speaking of shilling, we have the Patreon only live stream after the normal live stream tonight.
Yes, we do.
You know, if you're ever thinking about joining the Patreon with a bunch of amazing content, STLs and everything, and you're like, well, I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit on the fence. Maybe that could, you know, maybe push you over a little bit. It's a lot of fun. It usually gets a little wild. Sometimes too wild. Sometimes you have to rein it in.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how we like it.
Chris Ziggy, I was planning on building an Emperor's Children Chaos Knight and loved your color scheme for the Imperial Knight. What would you have done differently to yours if you had to make it more chaosy? I mean, painting it on one of the Chaos Knights would be a good start.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I guess more like grime and grit and rust and chips. Just weather it, because the tank is basically not weathered. It's like pristine.
And naked demons on it.
Yeah.
Naked demon.
VG95. Jay, if I die while wearing one of your merch and blood gets on it, do you want it to be sent back to you to have proof that you had a fan who was a fan until death, or should I be buried in it? I think buried in it.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's real proof.
Yeah.
You know.
Salty Not, have you guys checked out War Games Atlantic's models? That sounds so familiar.
Yes.
What games do they make?
I don't remember what it.
War Game Atlantic. War Game Atlantic sounds like Mantic, but it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Atlantic and Mantic.
Mantic. Dead Zone. I don't play Dead Zone. I don't know if people know this, but there's a lot of games out there that exist.
Yeah. There's more than two.
Yep. Sometimes it feels like there's only a couple, but there's kind of a lot of games. Ooh, he digging.
Four oil paints in this box. You gotta catch them all. There we go. Matthew Cheeseman, why in the world does the new Chaos Knight not have a corpse nailed to in like the animated trailer is beyond me. Well, I mean, you can add corpses to your own preference. It's like salt and pepper.
That's exactly what it's like. McDonald's Sprite, McDonald's fries or Wendy's fries?
I assume Wendy's? Like, McDonald's fries are good for the first one.
Yeah, I would say Wendy's. I mean, I actually haven't had Wendy's in years.
Yeah.
So I would almost have to kind of re-experience it. Do you ever get the Frosty? Or Wendy's?
I haven't. I couldn't say. I haven't been to Wendy's in so long.
Yeah. I haven't had one of those in years. I remember as a kid I didn't love it. Like the McDonald's shakes are really good.
Burger King makes a good vanilla shake.
Yes, of course, but we're not talking Burger King. Burger King's across town.
Mm-hmm.
Burger King's always across town. Yeah, they have a buttery, thick, cakey shake.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty damn good. Yeah, but McDonald's gets all the credit though for their shakes. Maybe it's because their shakes really give you the shakes.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'd argue the Burger King one does too.
The Shamrock Shake is garbage.
Yeah, that's the worst.
I don't
I
get it.
don't
I
even
remember
know.
liking it when I was a little kid. It's trash.
I I never liked it. Yeah, I just don't get it. Michael Miller, this EOB stream brought to you by DoorDash. Experience those fries you haven't you haven't tried in years.
I love a DoorDash sponsor.
DJ Zeus official, Wendy's chips or Five Guys chips? I'm British. I mean fries.
I don't know.
I haven't had Five Guys in years too. Probably around the same as Wendy's. I feel like Five Guys is fine.
Yeah, I don't know if they needed so many guys. It's kind of
Yeah, it could have
average.
been a Four Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel Bear, what's Outback Steakhouse like? Well, it's a fine dining experience. Number one, it's a suit and tie kind of a place.
Mm.
It's really not. It's expensive, even though it's a chain, and it's fine. It's not bad. I feel like if you feel like you wanna go get a steak, maybe you save up a little extra and go to a real steakhouse.
Mm.
Maybe you do that. Constellation the Realm Wing. I have a joke about McDonald's shakes. Go on. Constellation the Realm Wing. They are protein shakes because of all the bugs that get into the machines. Those Oreos in your vanilla shake ain't Oreos. Yeah. I ain't complaining though. You gotta get that protein in there. You're not getting it from the burgers or fries or anything else. You gotta get that teen. GeForce member 45. You say that in jest, Nick, but when I worked there, we honestly got a lot of business parties. At Outback?
I feel like that makes sense. Like, how many businesses are going to real places?
Right.
The general managers are going to out of a used car dealership are going to Outback.
Mega Miller, Longhorn greater than Outback. Is that another Outback-like restaurant? A corporate steakhouse, if you will.
Mm.
I don't know if we have those. Maybe we do. Not around here. Brian Wright had a job whose office was next to Outback. It was great to grab food from instead of fast food all the time. It's actually pretty sick.
The end. God damn it. I'm eating McDonald's tonight, and it's all about Cattleman's.
Mega Miller, Longhorn Steakhouse. Steakhouses are all over the Chicago area. Definitely nice if you spin by. I remember Jay bringing up Monster Island toys, definitely from that area.
Are they still around? I thought they went out of business years ago.
I mean, with a name like Monster Island, and with a very niche product and idea, how could they not be around? They're a Wendy's now.
Rampage 7140C just started watching your content, and I love your videos, bro. Good to see good work and step by step on your videos. Absolutely. Apparently Geek Gaming Scenic put out a video today about how he's switching straight to oils, and oils are hard. Like, they're good, but they're really hard.
Interesting.
I don't get all these videos of people being like, oh my god, I just touched an oil brush or touched oil to model, and I'm like, damn, this is amazing.
I feel like I'm not a connoisseur of his content. I haven't seen a lot of his videos besides all of the terrain videos he's made. Doesn't he mostly make terrain videos?
Yeah. He paints on occasion. Probably half and half.
Half and half. I guess I only see one half. The geek game. The geek game. Boom. Supported.
I think I found with oils is sometimes you put them on and you do like a little blend, and then you let them dry for a couple minutes, and then you do another blend, and so some of that that odorless thinner has evaporated away, and so you get a little bit of you don't get a smoother blend, but you get a blend without pushing around as much liquid. You're more smearing than pushing, which is kind of what you want.
The end. He said he was switching to using oil washes instead of contrast paints or speed paint.
Oh yeah. Although I think both all of those things have their place. I don't think an oil wash does exactly what contrast paint does. And the nice thing about an acrylic wash is it dries in about 5 seconds.
Yeah. Flipping dude at 88. Soul Bright. Brave Light.
Sup, tap. Paul Blart, Mel Blart.
Bop, 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 bop. Sick. Ooh, I'm going to print all the stuff that I'm going to need. And probably more. I'm printing a very secretive test model. That's very exciting. Jay knows what it is.
I know what it is.
Yep. And then I'm going to print some of my other parts that I want. I don't know. Ooh, I might change my settings though. Might be a little naughty and change some settings.
PJ McMurray J finally got Microsol and Microset. Planning on going on a decal rampage tomorrow. Nice. I like to let the decal soften on my sponge, and I like to put a drop of decal softener right on there, and let it kind of start to start to burn that plastic.
Burn that plastic.
Kingdom Cheese J, can those oils take a clear sealer? Okay. Oh yeah, you can use any varnish. Just gotta wait for them to dry.
Got some cool guitars.
Rampage 714 OC. Any tips on painting white scars army without airbrushing? Maybe speed paints. The speed paint white's pretty good. Games Workshop's, what's it called? Games Workshop's Contrast Apothecary White is excellent. I really like it. Yeah, that would probably be a good way. Today, was that Daft Punk? Basically.
Mm-hmm.
BJ, titties.
Oh, that's a good reminder that I'm in top chat, not live chat. Thank you.
Bobart.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
I haven't either.
You know, I did see The Zookeeper with that guy.
Alert.
I liked King of Queens growing up.
Yeah, I did too. Growing up.
I mean, I also liked Everybody Loves Raymond growing up.
All right, everybody in the chat, do the Ray Romano voice. We've tried to do it so many times. I mean, how do you? It's so distinctive and weird.
Mm-hmm.
I like this. I like these legs. This leg has a lot of balls on it.
Ball,
standard balls.
Bally action.
Ball legs. Michael Miller, never seen Paul Blart. Not missing anything.
Paul Blart! Malblart!
G4's member 45. I didn't even know top/live chat was a thing. Yeah, if you want to see the swears, you gotta go to live chat. Best way to see the swears. Bye. Look at geez, man. I use talc powder when I have a ball leg. Yep, sometimes you get a little chafe. The chafe action. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna print a couple of these because I don't know. I actually and I can measure them. I can measure them in the program. So I don't really know. I don't really know how big they are. Apparently, they might be compatible. I might have to upscale them a little bit. Sexy legs.
So I haven't been watching the streams 100% of the time, and I was thinking to myself, I swear I've seen Jay paint those highlights already. Yeah, oil, your paints blend. And sometimes they blend a lot. Sometimes they seem to blend into nothing. Just gotta learn the ways of the oil to become an oil master, like my father before me.
Gamma failed. Nick, do you have to draw good to be a 3D modulator? Maybe modeler. No, because I can barely draw. It helps though. Certainly helps. The best people can. Matthew Cheeseman, that model does look gorgeous.
Yeah, it's turning out slowly.
Matthew Cheeseman.
The first of anything is always going to be painfully slow. This is really the first time I'm really going hard with oils.
Matthew Cheeseman, Nick is also gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna write that in my diary tonight. If you had to get ice cream right now, what flavor would you get?
Superman. I've been wanting Superman ice cream for a long time. It's hard to find because it's kind of unique. Got to go to like a real ice cream parlor. I want to take a big bite and go do 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 do.
Right. I think that's having a stroke.
Yeah. Green and Blue Productions. Hi guys, got the Citadel mold line remover on an HG Vanilla GM GM Gunpla, and it worked great. Creates lots of dust though.
Ooh. I mean, that's how excited you are about that. Yeah. I have heard great things about it. There are people out there in the world that say that if you're not using a mold scraper like that, you are a loser.
It's just a hard piece of metal.
Got a hard piece of metal right here for you.
Come on, son. Speaking of oils, I painted a 3D printed Kroot Hound with only oils, and it turned out okay-ish. Nice! Good old okay-ish.
All right, let's see. Oh, damn, these are way big. Right. Or maybe they're the exact right size. They're the exact right size. Kind of have to print them out to know. Bio. Greetings. Quick question. Is there a chance that either Jay or Nick could paint one of the demonettes / models from Creature Caster? They make excellent models of Gresnerdej. Jay? I have no idea.
I have no idea. I didn't know they made demonettes, so I'll have to take a look at those. I also have a bunch of, I have 2 boxes of 40k demonettes that I need to do something with. I think I'm going to use half of them for a kill team and half of them for a Chaos Knight project I want to do.
Michael Miller, the Shooter's Blood and Teeth demo is dope.
Oh yeah, I heard that you
Yeah,
can actually
they have a demo.
you can play it. It does look
cool.
super cute and fun.
Oh, TK the Hobo Painter. Gesundheit. They keep blessing your language. I get it. I couldn't read it because it was far away and it was capitalized, so I thought it was a name. So I was like, oh, that can't be what that is.
I do like a Creature Caster more. I know that they make like statues and busts and are very expensive, so I've never really taken a hard look at them. Saucenaut, Eons of Battle, and Midwinter Minis inspired me to make my own Instagram account and share my painting ventures. Nice!
Love it.
The end. You guys ignored my cult question. You both must be in a cult. I think there is a cult near me.
Yes, I know exactly. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. They built a whole thing.
Yeah, it's got to be a cult.
Yeah.
They have like a building with a weird symbol on it. Oh yeah, one day it's going to be all over the news.
Yeah, and I kind of want to go in there, but I feel like I might join.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'd totally join.
That's the problem.
Gammafield. There are a few comforts in this world, one of which is dry brushing rocks. Ah, dry brushing rocks rocks. Oh yeah, dry brushing something that wants to be dry brushed is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Sucks when it doesn't want to be dry brushed though. And it's like, no dry brush. Then it's pretty awkward.
One of my favorite The Office quotes is Creed Bratton saying, I've been in a cult. You make more money as a leader, but you have more fun as a follower.
I can believe it. There is a part of this chaos pack. There is a really fun torso that has an organ on the back, like a pipe organ. Yeah,
like a spleen.
Yeah, good old-fashioned spleens. Who needs them?
Mm-hmm.
Spleen.
Woo, it's almost time for the Patreon only stream where we all hang out in a Discord and chit chat, and I shop on eBay for minis.
It is usually what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Usually. And I'm going to be twerking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to be doing. Working and twerking. I'm looking at these legs. Some of these legs I have to support myself, which is bullshit. It's not bullshit, I get it. But I don't want to do it. Jason M, speaking of shopping on eBay, I was looking at that amble.
Ooh, the amble. I want the Blackstone Fortress one, but that one's almost harder to find. It was really popular and they only sold it for like 2 weeks.
I think I'm just gonna print this. Amble. I should look at that. I should look at that model. Amble.
Troy, metal anodized colors with oils on 40 models, gloss black, near a whole bottle, yet another, then the legs join and you wouldn't know it.
Interesting.
Matty Cheeseman, I'll never be as good as Jay. Do you offer tuition? I don't have tutoring. I don't have any money, but I can lay on selections of crisps and lemonade with too much goo. No, but I do have many videos that give some tips and show how to paint stuff. Paint for 8 years, you'll be as good, if not better. There's more tutorials now.
That's true. There's a lot of crap out there. You know, when we started.
Yeah.
Just bad, just like not great.
But we thought it was awesome.
Yeah, of course.
Like, oh, hot glue all over the model? Count me in.
Yeah.
dip models in God, what did they used to do for washes? It was like wood stain. You would take a model and like wrap a paper clip around the base and then dip the entire model in future floor polish and then dip the entire model in wood stain. And that was a way to do your homemade washes.
Yeah.
Give your models a millimeter thick coat of grease and grime.
Yeah, it's art.
Yeah.
It really is true art.
And then there's like, 10 of the world's best painters, like Angel Heraldas and stuff, just have videos on how to paint everything.
Yeah, he's a good one to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has just tons. I mean, he doesn't cut away from it very much. You see him apply like paint to a whole area.
Yeah.
And that's really, really nice. A lot of people cut. A lot of cuts. I mean, yeah. Sometimes you got him. That's not his style.
Eric Ocha, newbie painter here. I started priming with black. I couldn't find gray primer the other day, so I went with white. I noticed white primer always goes on runny and stays sticky. Is that normal? It sounds like you didn't shake the can enough. Because, yeah, it shouldn't really be runny, and it definitely shouldn't stay sticky.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when you have a brand new can, you do have to shake it for at least 2 minutes. And 2 minutes is a long-ass time.
It is.
Mega Miller, I've been waiting for a good deal on a Titanicus Warlord Titan, so I can finally officially say I own a Warlord Titan.
Ooh, this is a good one, because I didn't even think about this until right now. Krishna Raza, when's the freeloader call-in stream? It's actually tomorrow.
Yeah?
Completely forgot. We always do it the first Saturday of the month. Because we always have a Patreon stream where you can call in, except it's a little bit different because we let everybody in. Everybody gets to chat and talk all at the same time. It's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. The freeloader stream, as Krishna Raza delightfully said, we do like a 2-on-1 where one of you lucky folks gets to talk to us and tell us stuff. Usually ask us how our day was, and we have to say it's good every time.
Mm-hmm. So it's human reflex.
It is human reflex. All right. But on that note, we're going to be switching over to our Patreon-only live stream in a couple seconds. We also have a Patreon-exclusive episode of Eons of Battle tomorrow, where we're going to be going over some of the Patreon members' models and critiquing them, which is another great perk to join that Patreon. Also, amazing terrain this month, some skull tree terrain.
Yeah, we had an amazing video. Great, is one of the best videos we've ever made. Go watch it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But on that note, we're going to be switching.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.